everywhere bust few hours ago as Simon Ekpa, that was arrested in Finland before, have finally come out to do his first live video after his release. You know, Simon Ekpa is finally freed and all the charges of terrorism that was leveraged against him have been removed by the Finland government, and Nigerian government have finally put their hands in their face in shame because they never expected the Finland government to release him again. Now, Simon Ekpa have finally come up with his first live video, his first live edition. He have finally come up with it on the media space now with injury on his head. Nobody ever expected that Simon Ekpa can have an injury on his head. Now, he have finally come up with live injury on his head in his first live video after it was released. I would like us to stay connected to the end of this video. If you can share the video, just do it to share it. Share to the best social media platforms. Let a lot of people get to know the video that is trending at the moment. And if you cannot share it, just like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. Just stay connected. I'm coming back again.
Welcome you back to LAJUPOG TV.
I don't have bad news for you today.
The home of religious gossip.
But you should leave the fight for Mohammed.
What is happening in the Christendom? Join now to make sense with LAJUPOG.
Hello my great and wonderful viewers, welcome back to LAJUPOG TV. For those of you that are new to this platform, for those of you that are new to this very video, just do it to click the registration button appearing on your video screen, and at the same time click the notification bell icon so that whenever we drop a new video in few hours time, YouTube will easily let you know. Kasala boss few hours ago, Simon Ekpa have finally come up with his first live video since he had been arrested. You know, they arrested this man and he spent a lot of days in the detention in Finland. The Finland police actually arrested him based on the allegations that was leveraged against him. Nigerian government actually right Finland government to arrest Simon Ekpa right from time, but the Finland government did not arrest Simon Ekpa. I don't mean there is some other country government they would have arrested Simon Ekpa and they would have extradited him back to Nigeria, but Finland and Nigeria did not have an extradition agreement. They did not sign it into law, so the two countries are now doing themselves what they like. Now Nigerian government, they even sent Shettima to go and tell Finland government to send Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria. Shettima went there, yet they did not arrest Simon Ekpa, but they finally arrested Simon Ekpa a few days ago, and a lot of people were happy. Even some Igbo people were actually happy. As the cabinet of Tinubu were happy that Simon Ekpa had been arrested, the Igbo people that are even the blood of Simon Ekpa, they're actually happy so that they can extradite him back to Nigeria so that they can come and face a terrorist charges and all of that, so that they can come and answer questions from Nigerian government. And you know, when they bring Simon Ekpa to Nigeria, you know what the story is all about. You will see hellfire in Nigeria. The same thing they did to KANU, they will upgrade his own. But Simon Ekpa have finally been released few hours ago, and he have finally made this live video. Now the bone of contention is Simon Ekpa got an injury on his head. He did the live video and nobody ever expected it. This is the live video that I actually did first since it was released few hours ago. Now a lot of BIAFRANS are jubilating at the moment. I would like us to stay connected to the end of this video. I will play you the full video in this very video. If you can share the video, just do it to share it. Share it to the social media platforms. Let it go viral. And if you cannot share it, just like it as you're watching it. Like the video, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. You know, how did Simon Ekpa get an injury on his head? Because according to the report, they did not torture him in Finland detention and all of that. It's not like Nigeria detention where they will give you beating blue, black and all of that. But nothing happened to him. But how did he get an injury on his head? Those are the questions that a lot of people are actually asking now. Simon Ekpa is trending at the moment because he's actually sharing his first live video. That's what I want to play for you in this very video. I'll play you everything. You will see everything the way this goes. You will see the live video that I made and you will hear what this man said. A lot of people are waiting patiently to hear what he said in the live streaming because they believe he spoke about KANU in a wrong way. Even after they just released him from the detention in Finland, he spoke about KANU in the wrong way. And a lot of people are asking questions, what's going on between Simon Ekpa and KANU? Is it that Simon Ekpa is now removing his hand from KANU case, or Simon Ekpa just wants KANU to remain in detention, or is it that Simon Ekpa is just trying to do everything possible to liberate BIAFRANS? He did not want KANU in detention to just cause a breach to make the liberation to come through all of that, because it's actually focusing on the 2nd of December that he announced. He said the 2nd of December will be the day of liberation. It will be the day of announcement of Biafra to the general world, and it will be the day that Biafra will be put in the world map, and it will be the day that Biafra will also get their international passport and ID cards and all of that. This man has said a lot of things and he's making some some moves that is against Nigeria at the moment. Now, the man in question have been released. He is not being extradited back to Nigeria, as Nigeria army are looking up to Finland government to extradite him back to Nigeria so that they can receive him and prosecute him. Now, since Ekpa is not being sent back to Nigeria, he has been released to his house. Now, look at the live video. I will play it to you in this very video. You will see everything the way it goes. You will hear everything he says. So you can drop a opinion in the comment section as you hear what Ekpa is actually saying in the live video. Now, if you can share this video, just do it to share it. Share it to the social media platforms. Let it go viral. And if you can share it, just like it. Do it to like it. Like it, give the thumb up. Now, let me leave you guys to watch the video. Let me leave you to listen to everything that Ekpa said. Just stay connected. I'm coming back again.
So I think differently from them. So it is very important that when those are agitating that I shouldn't come here, I will explain to them later on why it is important that I'm here. And then also, I'm going to be extending my hands of fellowship and open arm to every other despised media platform. I want to be there. So because it is the right time to talk to people who may have seen our agitation or liberation of Biafra differently, so they need to be educated. So it is important that I'm here to talk to different audience. And what is happening in Finland is not declaration of Biafra, but declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra, because Biafra has been declared and recognized in 1967, recognized by different countries. So that sovereignty were forcefully lost, and Nigeria took it back. So we are here to restore it back, because after that war, nothing has changed. Actually, the reason for the war has escalated, and the issue and the cases are completely different today. Was that what it were before the war?
Okay. Referendum. You said the results are showing. What are the results? What are they showing? How many?
Like I said, it is not yet complete.
They've not opened the
but we know from the record that it is over 50 million.
People in Nigeria, how did they vote?
We have been posting the videos of the voting. One thing that people don't know is that, first of all, I would like to educate those who may have not paid attention because of propaganda of the Nigerian media and those pushing it. Biafra today has a de facto government, functioning de facto government in the homeland. And in this de facto government, we have 40 United States of Biafra. In this 40 United States of Biafra, each state has 15 counties. In each county, you have 5 districts. In each state, we have 75 districts. And in this district, we have head of district. In these counties, we have head of county. And then we have, in this state, we have the administrator, which is equivalent to governor. So this is what a lot of people don't actually know. So when they see the result of our activities in Biafra land, they are surprised and shocked how Ekpa is doing this from Finland, because we control the Biafra land from grassroots. So the government is already in the grassroots. So every community knows who is their county leader. Every county knows who is their county leader and who are the executive in the counties. And so with this particular structure, we are able to conduct this referendum, and people are fiscally voting. And of course, it may also shock you that the reason we have succeeded so far in the civil disobedience is also because of the structure, the strong grassroots structure that we have, which Nigeria know, but of course I don't want to tell the other citizens who are available to understand why every effort to stop the sit at home has failed. They tell you it is because people are getting killed and stuff like that. It's a lie.
We must always have respect for our nations. When the national anthem is being sung, you cannot stand up. You close your video. Americans stand up with their hand on their chest, respecting their nation. For NDSA to be sitting down all the time, sipping his coffee is absurd. I am mad. I don't speak behind anybody. I say it as it is.
All right, Andy, as you have to take correction of that. We don't see it why the Biafra national anthem is, going on. So that's observation, and the correction must be taken. Thank you. And so let us start immediately with what we have in our agenda of the meeting today. I welcome every one of you today to this emergency cabinet meeting, where we will be discussing issues about the Biafra liberation and the achievement of the government so far. So I welcome every one of you as our December declaration is coming very close. The terrorist state of Nigeria is quaking, and of course we have done very, very tremendously well in representing Biafra people globally. So today, I welcome every one of you to this cabinet meeting. The meeting will be holding probably on every second week or every 2 weeks as we go closer to our declaration, and then we are going to move to weekly meeting as the case may be. So I hereby declare this meeting open. Let's go through the agendas of the day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, PM. Struggle stage.
Once again, I welcome every one of you on the progress we have made so far, especially on the issue of defense. Biafra defense has been very, very strong. We're getting stronger by the day. The Biafra Liberation Army and the Biafra resistance fighters has done tremendously very well, and I will invite the Minister of Defense to also have his 2-minute briefing the cabinet. Thank you. Defense, you mute yourself. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, PM. So, BIAFRANS, so I greet all the cabinet members present. Just like the PM just said, the defense of Biafra land is very strong. Our men are very motivated. They know that what they're doing is that they're fighting for their freedom as well. So we are fighting for freedom. So our people are doing very well, and we're supporting them. So that's very, very important. I will thank all the federal government administrators, how they are also lending hands to support our men on ground by providing some needed supplies when there's need for that. So that's why I don't want to go really deep into it, because we're making our men, like our Dragon Fighter Marines and our Black Marines, in the peninsula. They're doing very well. We have some incidents, but we're still controlling the Abana. This regional headquarters in Abana. We're still controlling it partially, but we're fighting there. We're defending the area as well. And so all departments, all the command fronts, and the Biafra land, in the mainland, we're doing very well. No, we have some challenges in Imo State, of course, but it's nothing that we cannot handle. So our men, our gallant men, are doing everything, and they're winning. So we are winning. Biafrans are winning. So just to keep it there, all we need is support, more financial support, for the material that they need. So but we all have so far, we're doing very well and managing all the resources that we have. Thank you, PM. Let's leave it there.
Thank you very much, Defense Minister, for that update. And of course, we have had a development, a few days ago with our alliance with the Ambazonia leader, the president of Ambazonia Governing Council, Dr. Cho Ayaba, which the news came that he was arrested in Norway. And of course, on that regard, we have been able to establish contact with the Ambazonia, Governing Council to know exactly what is happening and what is going on. And of course, at this point, the information is still very limited, information we are getting, but it is one of the things that everybody should understand that it is normal in a struggle like this. You have ups and downs, and you stay very resilient and continue to push. And at the end of the day, the end will justify the means. So I will invite the Director General of the Foreign Affairs Department or Ministry of the Biafra Republic of Montenegro and the Homeland, Professor Joy Irobi, to give us a brief of what we have gathered so far between the Ambazonians Alliance. Professor Joy Irobi, over to you. You have 2 minutes. Thank you.
Okay. Good evening, dear friends. So to go straight, I had a meeting with the Ambazonia team, and it was not, they were a little bit unsure, and of course it's very understandable. A lot of things are ongoing, but it's kind of kept quiet. So what is important is that they wanted us Biafrans to speak strongly and condemn what is ongoing. And that's what we're also doing, using the social media to really speak strongly against what is ongoing, and also basically looking at the relationship between the Cameroon BIA with Switzerland and the tight relationship between Switzerland and Norway. It's all political pressure. So basically, everything is under control. So we are very close and at standby, waiting for the Ambazonia team to give us some update on what they want us to do. But it's very good that the whole of Biafrans are basically standing strong and really condemning what is ongoing. So it's I believe that this is an opportunity for Dr. Cho to actually showcase why it's very important for Ambazonians to be free. So it might look very terrible or very difficult, but without this challenge, we're not going to be free. So we see it actually as a positive thing, and this is going to end well. I want to stop here now. Thank you, PM.
Thank you very much, the Director of Foreign Affairs, the Biafra Republic of Montenegro, Professor Irobi, and of course on the update from the last court appearance of the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, NNAMDI KANU. We expected that what transpired in the last court should have happened a long time ago, for the judge to step down because she can't convict NNAMDI KANU. And of course, with what we actually foresaw, we encouraged the leader of indigenous people of Biafra to make sure that he was not tried in the last court, and that actually what happened. So if you have listened to many analyses, they have said that he was kind of making a lot of he took the show by himself in the court and didn't allow the lawyers to continue, because it is not proper that you can't try a crime on top of a crime. So he actually took advantage of that, and that led to the judge from resigning from the case, which is what she should have done a very, very long time ago. And so we are expecting that there's going to be a change in this whole process. But remember that we are not expecting him to get justice in Nigeria court. That is impossible, and that's what we have been stressing from the one. NNAMDI KANU can never get justice. You don't expect government There's a terrorist government that went as far as going to another country to kidnap somebody and to come and give that person a justice. It's not possible. So every reasonable person should know this. And I'm very, very happy that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu understands this very well, and the message gets to him very, very well. Today, we are also getting information that the terrorist DSS did not allow the lawyers to visit him. It is also not a surprise to us. But one thing I would like to say here today to the lawyers who are still seeing him is that, you know, whenever I come to shout and cry like this, remember that there is something behind it. The problem Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have today is the ex-wife. She went to visit him not because she wants to do something. She wants to know how he is doing. She wants to know how healthy he is. She wants to know everything surrounding him, how things are moving and how things are going. And she was very, very shocked that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sound, healthy, and healthy. So what did she do? She needed to come out and start causing confusion in order to escalate. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is already getting himself somehow, he wants to cause more confusion. So the more they limit, although she's not going to go there again for a very long time, but the more they limit anything, communication or contact with the woman, the better for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case. She was directly involved in sabotaging Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya. And a lot of people do not know what happened. There are a lot of information some of us have that many people who are shouting out there on social media do not have. And I am happy that his in-law, Master Prophet, is making some kind of revelation, which a lot of people are taking as a joke because of the kind of person he is. So a lot of people don't take what he's saying very seriously. But there are some things that he's saying that I personally know. And one of them is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu relocated to Kenya. He has made this thing public, and nobody is actually interested in digging deeper. The reason he said Mazi Nnamdi relocated, he did not say he went to Kenya, he relocated to Kenya. And I am not surprised. He was also making comment that say anybody, any woman that is hitting the husband. Have you people listened to the latest video of Master Prophet? You know, he is the person he is. He's not, you are not supposed to take everything he says very seriously, but there are some certain things that he's saying that some of us, somebody like me, I know very well that it is the truth. He was making a video the other day and say a woman that is hitting the husband is not supposed to, be a wife. A woman that is chasing the husband out of the house is not supposed to be a woman. A woman that is holding the man in the shed is not so. So all these things, what he was saying is actually what this woman did to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in their house. And he went further to say, because the woman feel that in Europe, a man cannot react. It means that this was what actually was going on in their house. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had to leave the house. So if a woman who have done all these things to the husband, you think that that woman will want the best of the husband? The answer is no. So I want everybody to understand that many things that we know that many people don't know, it is still going to be in the public. But listen to what this Master Prophet is saying lately. Not like when he was carrying baby and looking for Simon Ekpa to kill, you know. All those ones are, now everybody's brain is coming back because they have done, and now it is time for people to, say the things the way it is. So if she can do all these things to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which many people don't know, up to the extent of, chasing him out of the house. And during the time of Nelly, a lot of things, a lot of information we have, but we are just holding on, to know how things will go. So there are a lot of things that is happening. Of course, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not in a position at this point to make certain decisions. because he doesn't know what is happening out there. So, but the lawyers now are the people I am talking to, and I know they're going to listen to this because everybody is waiting for this meeting. So I'm talking to the lawyers. The more they limit any access, any information, and let me also say it here, the only reason why she went to Abuja was because she's no longer getting information. Information is not coming from Ejimako. Information is not coming from the Maxwell. Information is not coming from the other Ejiofor, the other lawyer. So she was not getting information anymore, just like the criminals in the DOS. They're not getting information anymore. So she needed to go to see things herself to know the condition of NNAMDI KANU. And when she went there, she saw of which NNAMDI KANU cautioned her, warned her very well that if you attack Simon Ekpa, you'll be divorced.
No, the way people are reading this, they are saying that it's a consequence of this confrontation with the Nigerian authorities.
So how is this confrontation making people not to have burial in Biafra land? Can you explain?
Because it's not safe. That's what they said. That's why he hasn't
gone.
Who
is making it not to be safe? Why are you laughing? No, I want you. You said this is a discussion, right?
No, we're having a conversation.
If you cannot answer, let me explain.
I want you to tell me.
You want to answer?
No, this is what they said. This is what they said.
Okay, so this is what they say. But what about you? What about you? What about your opinion? What do you think is the reason for not having burial?
No, I don't have. I go home. I don't have.
Okay, so can I explain now? Can I explain the reason?
Yeah, give us the reason.
All right. The reason is because the Nigerian terrorist army and police have been killing our people for many years. Even before I joined the Biafra struggle, they killed them in Aba where they went to pray, and over 150 officially was announced. Over 150 people were killed in cold blood. Nobody asked question. Nobody, was held responsible until today. They went to NNAMDI KANU's house, bombed everywhere, killed people there. Nobody was arrested. Nobody was held accountable. They went to Ekpa and killed, and these people they are killing never raised a gun against them, right? They were only having flag. They killed in Enugu. They killed in Ebonyi. So when NNAMDI KANU was kidnapped, they went to Kenya to kidnap him against international law, and I took over from there. And you know what I said in the first place? I said, under my leadership in this Biafra movement, you can never kill Biafra again and go free in Biafra land. So I raised an army called the Biafra Liberation Army to confront these killers. And these killers, some of them are repentant Boko Haram. So they recruit them, push them to Biafra land, and people are not talking about that. And when they go to villages, they open RPG or GPMG and they start spraying bullets. Even farms are getting killed. So I said, under my leadership, under this Biafra movement, Nigeria can never kill any Biafra again and live to tell the story. So we raised the Biafra Liberation Army to deal with them, and they are neutralizing them. So when they neutralize them, what do? They will come after the villagers. And let me tell you, is that the kind of country you want to be proud of? Where you have people carrying guns, defending their land, and instead of them to go after those people that are defending the land, they will go against innocent people. These are the reasons why people are not coming for burial. So tell it the way it is. So, and it is not my fault. It is not my fault. It is not the fault of Biafra. It is the fault of the Nigerian terrorist army who cannot confront the Biafra Liberation Army, but confront innocent people. And why they are doing it is so that we lay down our guns, and that's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you. That knowing that this is how they operate, if we believe the story you just told, this is how they operate. The question is the best thing to continue to have them kill villagers if we believe this story?
We are neutral. Believe me, there is no any other better way. This is the best way. If you have any other better way, tell me. The better way is what we are doing now is the better way. When they come to kill our people, we kill them first. And if they come, we will resist them as much as we can. And let me tell you, it will continue like that until none of them will be in Biafra land. It is called attrition. War of attrition. The chief of army staff said that what they are fighting is called the jungle warfare and asymmetric warfare. No, I am not fighting asymmetric warfare with them. I am defending Biafra people, and what we have actually declared now is war of attrition. Go and Google it. It is, you are going to be fighting until nobody is remaining, and it is not going to be on our side. They are running away. You know the kind of atrocities people have committed in our land? Is that how to run a government? A government that will come and you don't go after the people carrying arms, which you invited with your actions and atrocities. You go after on innocent women and children.
Thank you for staying connected, my great and wonderful viewers. You can hear everything that was said in that very video. You know, a lot of BIAFRANS, it's like BIAFRANS have divided themselves into two major parts now. Some people are in support of Nnamdi Kanu. If they should put Simon Ekpa outside and they put Nnamdi Kanu outside, some BIAFRANS will line up at the back of Nnamdi Kanu in large numbers, while some BIAFRANS will line up at the back of Simon Ekpa. And these two people in question, both Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are both fighting for Biafra. They are both fighting for the liberation of Biafra. But the same way Nnamdi Kanu fought for the liberation of Biafra and was arrested, the same way is what they want to do to Simon Ekpa. They want Simon Ekpa to be arrested and extradited back to Nigeria, because Nnamdi Kanu was extradited back to Nigeria from Kenya. He wasn't arrested in Nigeria. They arrested Nnamdi Kanu in the regime of Buhari in Kenya, and they extradited him back to Nigeria because Nigeria have a common relationship with Kenya that can bring about extradition. They signed it into law. They have an agreement of extradition. But in the case of Simon Ekpa, they've been trying to arrest Simon Ekpa for more than 3 years now. They've been doing everything possible to ensure that this man is being arrested and extradited back to Nigeria. But the funniest aspect is Finland government have arrested Simon Ekpa 2 times now, but they refuse to extradite him back to Nigeria. And the video is showcasing the fact that Finland did not have an extradition agreement with Nigeria. That's why Simon Ekpa wasn't extradited back to Nigeria. And a lot of people have been crying, and a lot of Nigerian politicians have been crying heavily. They said Simon Ekpa is doing too much and he needs to be brought back to Nigeria to face judgment and all of that. And the same Nnamdi Kanu that they arrested before is still in DSS detention. They did not put him in jail. They did not do all of that. They just try him continuously, and all the petitions that they actually leverage against this Nnamdi Kanu in question have been removed by the court. But the same way the court is removing it, they are now appealing and bringing in fresh charges and all of that. Like few hours ago now, the court that Nnamdi Kanu case is being handled, the judge did not come, and even the lawyers of the government did not come, and all of that. Now Nnamdi Kanu is suing them on 50 million lawsuit and all of that. Now it is obvious that they're just trying to detain this man unnecessarily and unlawfully, and that's what a lot of Igbo people are actually kicking against. But in the case of Simon Ekpa, some Igbo people are saying that Simon Ekpa, since they newly arrested him in Finland and they charge him on terrorism and all of that, they said he should be extradited back to Nigeria. It is not even the Yorubas that are saying this. It's not even the Fulanis. It is his fellow Biafrans that are actually saying that no, this man must be arrested and he must be brought back to Nigeria, just because the vendetta that the Igbos are having for Simon Ekpa is because they know that he's fighting for the liberation of Biafra, but they believe that he's fighting for it in the wrong way. A lot of people have lost their life because of this agitation. A lot of people have been poofed. A lot of people are no more alive. And Simon Ekpa imposes sit at home every Monday on the Igbos in the eastern part of Nigeria. And this is Simon Ekpa is in Finland. They said Simon Ekpa is not sitting at home in Finland. They said he's moving up and down in Finland, having freedom, doing whatever he likes, but he imposes it on them in Nigeria. Now a lot of people are asking the question, are the Igbo really foolish? Why is it that someone is in Finland and is passing directive to them that they should be sitting in their home and they must not go out to sell goods and their services on Mondays? Now that is why a lot of Igbo people are actually kicking against him. They said the sit at home is not necessary, that they can be fighting for the liberation of Biafra and at the same time they can be selling their goods and services on Monday. Why is it that they will sit at home on Monday and they will not sell any goods and services? And if they should see you that as an Igbo or anybody in the eastern part of Nigeria on Monday, that you carry your leg outside and you want to open your shop and do all of that just because you want to sell your goods or you want to render service, they can even burn the shop down. Do you know how many shops they burn down in the eastern part of Nigeria due to the directive of Simon Ekpa? Do you know how many businesses they've destroyed due to the law of Simon Ekpa, the directive that Simon Ekpa give? They've destroyed a lot of people's life. They destroyed a lot of people's properties just because they want to impose sit at home on people. Now Igbo economy is actually languishing, whether we like it or not. Is the bitter truth, and it's actually affecting the economy of the eastern part of Nigeria, the southeast, and by so doing, the economy of Nigeria too is affected, just because the directive that Simon Ekpa gave is not favorable to anybody. Now they said we remove the sit-at-home stores and continuous agitation, but Simon Ekpa have always come out on media to say no, that it's not going to uplift or it's not going to remove the fact that sit-at-home must be in place and all of that on Mondays. Now that is why they have a personal vendetta with him. A lot of people are saying that they should extradite him back to Nigeria so that they can face prosecution and the sit-at-home thing can be cancelled. But Finland is not even extraditing Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria, and a lot of people hope are be dashed into bush and all of that. And even when Simon Ekpa was arrested, a lot of his loyalists were saying that even when Simon Ekpa was arrested, that the sit-at-home policy must continue, that they must not stop the sit-at-home thing, that whether they like it or not, every Monday sit-at-home must be in place. But now the KANU have said it. They said all the insecurity that is happening in the eastern part of Nigeria need to stop with immediate effect if they should release him. He said the sit-at-home thing will be erased, but Simon Ekpa is going against what the KANU actually said, and they said Simon Ekpa is now coming out and making it known to the general public that the KANU release is not the topmost priority at the moment, that the liberation of Biafra is the topmost priority. And a lot of people are asking the question, even the Igbos, they said, is it not the same liberation that KANU was fighting for before he was arrested? Why are you now saying that the KANU release is not the topmost priority, that it's not a top-notch game, that the liberation of Biafra is a top-notch game? Why is Simon Ekpa actually sounding this way? Is it that I have a personal vendetta with KANU? Those are the questions that a lot of people are actually asking. Why is Simon Ekpa behaving this way? A lot of people are saying that he's inhuman. A lot of people are saying that he dehumanizes the KANU and all of that. That I that is the one that is in the DSS custody. the KANU that they know would have been moving up and down just to ensure that this man is being released and all of that. But Simon Ekpa is saying he did not want the arrest of KANU to stop or slow down the liberation of Biafra. He said that December 2nd will remain December 2nd. Now, you can hear everything for the stream and every of the questions that those people actually ask him in that very video that I just finished watching. You can hear everything that they ask Simon Ekpa, but Simon Ekpa is giving answers, and the answers is not even amounting to what the people are actually expecting. So I'd like us to drop your opinion in the comment section of this video. Just drop your opinion in the comment section of this video. Feel free to say your mind regarding everything that will be happening regarding the arrest of Simon Ekpa, as I'm gonna dedicate an announcement for you. And sure, follow me on my social media handles on Facebook at LAJUPOG TV and LAJUPOG Entertainment, and on Instagram at LAJUPOG. Guess what, guys? See you in my next video. Bye for now.